How's it going, my guys, gals, non-binary pals, and nerds everywhere? Welcome back to Nerd Explosion, the weekly podcast. We're based on a monthly theme. We nerd out about whatever we want. I am Cameron.
And I'm scared. I was going to try to steal the intro from you, and then you, came at it all hard, and I was like...
I came in all guns blazing. So anyway, I started shooting. But for the theme for this month, like we said last time, Jay, how well do you think you know video games?
I know 2 video games very, very well.
You know only 2? The only 2 you know?
The only 2 I know.
I know many a video game, I'd say decently well, but...
Okay, I know 3, but in my defense, the 3rd one I have not played. I've just watched people play it.
Well, this month, we are going to test that knowledge, because this month, the theme is video game trivia, and for this episode, we're starting off with seeing what Kate knows about a beloved video game called Undertale.
And this is going to be super embarrassing because I should know everything about this game because I've played it 100 times.
And hopefully it won't be too noisy in the background because people, I guess, the apartment complex decided that today would be a good day to mow after everything already rained. But that's neither here nor there. So if you hear any weird buzzing during this episode, I'll try to drown it out with background music. But if you hear any weird, humming or whatever, it's those assholes. Anyway, you were going to say something? Or should we just roll right into it?
Well, I was just going to say that,
because I feel like I just interrupted you because I wanted to rant about fucking mowers.
I mean, you did, but, I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay, so new episodes of this podcast come out every Saturday, so make sure you're following everywhere, wherever you're listening, whether it's day, morning, day, night, whenever, wherever, be together. I've had 4 cups of coffee today, so I'm a little
When the fuck did you start drinking coffee?
I've always drank coffee. What are you talking about?
Okay, when the fuck did you start drinking coffee like I drink coffee?
No, wait, you listen? Oh, wait, my audio thing might be a little too loud for that, but I don't know if you hear that in the background when I talk, but yeah, there's...
Okay, so when did you start drinking coffee like I drink coffee?
Ever since I've been up since 3:30 this morning.
Gross.
I literally drank 2 cups in the morning, so I've had 3, technically, and a Celsius. So I have a lot of energy, which...
Good thing you're staying at your parents' tonight.
Anyway, let's roll into this, shall we?
This is the part where I embarrass myself thoroughly.
Alright, some nice, relaxing Undertale music in the background. Now we are ready to go.
Now I'm ready to embarrass myself.
So, I have 30 questions for you. Some of them easy, some of them pretty, if you have to know Undertale to know it.
Well, I do know Undertale.
First question. Who is the main protagonist of Undertale?
Frisk.
Survey says that is correct. Second question. What is the name of the first character you encounter in Undertale?
Flowert. Flowey.
That is correct. So far, so good.
Well,
we're 2 questions in. 2 questions in, so take that what you will.
Who else do we know that says howdy? Flowert.
Flowey. Question 3. Who is the leader of the Royal Guard?
Undine.
That is correct. Question number 4. What is the name of the skeleton who loves puns?
Sans.
That is correct. Question number 5. What is the name of Toriel's home?
In the ruins?
Yes.
Home. Or
Yes.
the ruins?
Well, the thing it went off of, it said it calls Toriel's home the ruins, but technically her actual, the home, the house is called home.
Yeah.
So home or the ruins, I would have taken either. Question 6. Who is the final boss of the genocide route?
Sans.
That is correct. Question number 9. Which religious figure was gifted a copy of Undertale, and who was it gifted by? See, I told you, I just kind of jumbled the easy and hard ones.
Was the religious figure the Pope?
Yes. Do you know which Pope? I mean, you already got it right, but do you know which Pope?
I don't.
It was Pope Francis. Now, who...
Our current Pope? Or the current Pope? I'm not Catholic.
I don't know. I'm not either. But who gifted the Pope a copy of Undertale?
The creator of the game, whose name is escaping me right now?
Nope. I could give you a really obvious hint.
Give me a hint.
I mean, I could tell you many people, but, after all, it's just a theory.
Oh, MatPat.
Yes.
I love that MatPat gave the Pope a copy of Undertale.
YouTuber and, Mr. Game Theorist himself, MatPat, gifted Pope Francis a copy of Undertale, which, fun fact, apparently the Pope enjoyed it so much that, and that was back in 2016. Apparently,
Toby Fox.
Well, it wasn't him, but...
Well, no, I know, but I was like, why can't I remember his name? Yeah.
Fun fact, in January of 2022, apparently there was a event that the Pope attended, and during this, there was like acrobat and juggler act, and they did part of their routine to a song from Undertale. I'm not going to say which one because that's one of the questions.
Oh, Undertale has such a banger soundtrack.
Question 10. Oh, wait, hold on, I lost my place. Okay, question 10. What is the name of the fallen human who befriended Azrael before Frisk?
Kara.
That is correct.
Fucking mad bastard.
Question
Sociopath.
11. Who is the royal scientist? Oh, come
Alphys.
on. Yes,
I was like, what is her fucking name?
Come on, man.
Well, that could have been a trick question because the first royal scientist was not Alphys.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Next question. Number 12. What character in Hotland has a name they want you to remember?
Heats Flamesman?
Yes. Now, in my notes, I put Hots Flamesman, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's Heats Flamesman.
Heats
not Hots
Flamesman.
Flamesman. Man, I didn't even remember his name. God, I suck.
I have been defeated.
How could I be so easily defeated? Question 13. What are the different ways Muffet can be defeated?
You can play to beat her, and eventually the timer will run out and the spiders will be like, actually, this human's innocent. Or if you're smart, at the beginning of the game, if you donate to the spider bake sale, they'll give you a spider donut and then you present her with the spider donut.
That is correct. Yeah, because I put in my notes, use a spider product right away, donate enough money in the ruins, or just go through the fight regularly and she'll realize you're next to spiders.
Yes.
Question 14. How many different routes are there?
3.
Yes. Can you name all 3?
Pacifist, neutral, and genocide.
Correct. Now, piggybacking kind of off of that, how many endings are there in Undertale? Now, I'll give you a hint. There are more than you think.
There are technically 5, aren't there?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is actually incorrect.
There's 4.
So, Undertale has 2 proper endings, which is Pacifist and Genocide. And then there's a bunch of different neutral endings. There's different variations of the neutral ending. So total endings in Undertale, there's 93.
Oh yeah, that's way more than I thought. Well, because I was thinking you have the true pacifist ending when you go to the true lab underneath. There's the genocide ending, and then I was just counting everything else as the neutral ending.
Yes, well, it counts the different variations of the neutral ending, like different dialogue and everything. Because there's a bunch of different ways the neutral route can end. Mm-hmm. So total endings in Undertale, there's 93, with the 2 proper endings being pacifist or true pacifist and genocide.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, I don't feel bad that I got that one wrong because I would have never guessed 93.
Well, yeah, you knew about the Bane ones, but I didn't expect you to know all the different variations of the neutral ending. Because I will say, speaking of, my favorite one is there's one involving Alphys where you kill like certain people, but not like genocide rude-ish, and Alphys ends the thing, or it ends with Alphys being like, I should have killed you when I had the chance. And I'm like, damn, that's cold for Alphys.
Alphys can be cold-blooded if she needs to be.
Now, here's why I said that one question is going to be brought up later. Question 16. Who is the mysterious royal scientist that was appointed before Alphys, who reportedly fell into his machine and scattered throughout time and space?
W.D. Gaster.
That is correct. Question 17. What is the initial cost of the Temi armor? So before death, like if you imagine you didn't die beforehand, what is the initial cost?
I believe it is 9,999 gold.
That is correct. Question 18.
But if you're like me and you suck, you can buy it for about 750.
Then we get it for about 350.
I need about 350.
Question 18. Who is the first character to call Metaton after you defeat him? So when you're going through the battle and he's like, oh, look at these ratings, except for viewer call.
Oh.
Who's the first, monster that calls him?
They never explicitly say, but it's heavily implied that it is Napstablook.
That is correct. Question 20. How many different versions are there of Undertale?
2.
Clarify.
3. PC, Switch, and PlayStation.
Final answer?
Yes, but I feel like I'm wrong.
You're so close. There's 4.
Damn it.
There's PC, the original.
Yeah.
PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox.
Oh, fuck. I forget about the Xbox.
I mean, they recently released it for Xbox in 2021.
Okay, well, I don't feel that bad then. Because we haven't had an Xbox in a minute.
Well, I kind of switched these around, so the one I just read was supposed to be 19.
Wait, so are you keeping track of how many I've gotten wrong?
I haven't, but you know what? It's like Who's Line. The points don't matter.
Okay, but it matters to me. This is my favorite game.
Oh my God.
I feel like I've gotten 3 wrong.
You've done,
I got, how many endings are there?
Yeah, the ending one.
I got the versions of the game.
So 2?
No, I got another one wrong.
No, you don't.
Well,
I think you got all of them.
Are you
no,
counting,
you only got 2 wrong so far.
Are you counting what religious figure got the game and who gave it to him?
No, because you said the Pope, which was
okay.
right. And then, you got the main part of the question right, so only 2.
Okay,
only 2 out of 30.
I have 2 wrong.
So right now you're at 28.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the next question. What is the name of the secret boss that is only accessible in the Nintendo Switch version of Undertale?
Mew Mew Kissy Cutie?
I'll give it to you. It's the technical name is Mad Mew Mew.
Oh, Mad
But
Mew Mew.
you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. This one you might have to think a little bit. How many armor sets are there in Undertale?
Armor sets?
Like pieces of armor you pick up.
The frying pan? The ballet shoes?
Armor.
Oh, the ballet shoes? The scarf? The bandana? Temi armor?
You can just throw out a number.
Do the cloudy glasses count as armor?
You just throw out a number.
5.
You were so close. You had to double it. There's 10. each one.
Hold on. Okay, the cloudy glasses, the manly bandana, the ballet shoes, Temi armor.
I think you're mixing up armor and weapons. So let me run down the list.
Okay.
The bandage, faded ribbon, manly bandana, old tutu, cloudy glasses, Temi armor, stained apron, cowboy hat, heart locket, and the locket.
So they're not counting the ballet shoes as armor?
No, because I think that's clarified as what. It's clarified as, or it's classified as weapon.
But I thought everything else that you wear is classified as armor and everything else you wield is classified as a weapon. You don't wield the ballet shoes, you wear them.
Well, the ballet shoes count as a weapon.
Oh, okay.
Which, you know what? You already got a head start on the next question.
Okay.
How many total weapons are there?
Oh, fuck me. Okay,
Like, think of a number.
well, no, because I'm gonna run through the weapons.
Alright, just, it's okay. Take your time.
It's okay. Take your time.
Are you Squidward?
It's okay.
That's okay. Take your time.
The knife, the toy knife,
Okay.
the worn dagger,
Okay.
the stick,
Okay.
the ballet shoes.
Okay. Or actually, oh yeah, okay. I had to look through the list. And
Was there a
found it.
toy gun or did I make that up?
There is a gun. There is a gun.
Okay, well, my gut says 5, but my gut said 5 last time, so going back to basic instinct, I'm gonna say 10.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you, even though you are technically one off.
9?
There's 9 total.
Okay.
I'll give it to you though. So running down the list: stick, toy knife, tough glove,
Oh, yeah.
ballet shoes, torn notebook, burnt pan, empty gun, worn dagger, and real knife.
There's 3 knives, technically?
Yeah, because you got the toy knife you did in the beginning. You did the worn dagger at the end of the pacifist route, and then in the genocide route in the new home you did the real knife.
Because it's the worn dagger and the locket that you find in the prison boxes.
The
That's
locket
right.
and the real knife are the weapons you get at the end of the genocide route before you fight Sans.
Okay, got it.
Alrighty, here we go. Hope there wasn't too big a swaths of silence for you guys. For you guys listening. Okay. Question 23. Now this is kind of going off a little bit off of Undertale. Who are the main 3 protagonists in the sequel, quote, to Undertale, Deltarune?
Susie,
Yes.
Chris,
Yes. Think of the fluffy boy.
I know. Is that Azrael?
There's theories, but that's not what they're called.
Ralsei.
Yes.
Do it for the fluffy boys.
Yep. Chris,
Ralsei.
Susie, and Ralsei. And now,
I knew it was an anagram of Azrael.
keep it with the theme of Deltarune. What is the genocide route in Deltarune more commonly known as? Now, there wasn't really a genocide route.
Snowgrave?
Yes. There wasn't much of a genocide route in Chapter 1 of Deltarune, but there is in Chapter 2, which it has a bunch of different names, but a lot of people commonly call it the Snowgrave route because that's one of the most devastating moments in that route.
And fun fact, the main symbol of Undertale is called the Delta Rune.
Aha, Toby Farts, you magnificent bastard. Now here.
Goddamn annoying dogs.
This you might know, or you might not know, but you might also know. I'm trusting you on this one. Toby Fox, the creator of Undertale, has been dabbling in games even before creating Undertale. He has most notably made an infamous Halloween hack of what beloved Nintendo title? I wouldn't really expect you to know this, but I know Sam.
No idea.
Shout out to Anime Summit. Sam would just, give you such a look right now.
I have no idea.
The answer is Earthbound.
You know what's incredibly irritating?
What?
That because there's so many theories that Sans is the kid from Undertale, or is the kid from Earthbound.
Is Ness.
That was my guess, but I was like, no, that's too on the nose.
Because I mentioned Earthbound because that's actually where Toby Fox drew a lot of inspiration from for Undertale, is from Earthbound.
Also, I'm not totally confident that I could have come up with the title Earthbound on my own, but as soon as you said it, I was like, oh, fucking duh.
Well, there's a lot that he drew inspiration from, but yeah. Anyway, moving on. Sans appears as an alternate costume in which Nintendo fighting game?
Smash.
Yeah, I do it to you. It's Smash Ultimate.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate if you want the full title.
True or false? Undertale and Deltarune take place on the same timeline.
Okay, let me process this verbally. My gut reaction is to say false because I feel like Toby Fox said that they do not. But there again, Toby Fox is a mad bastard genius and he could have been misleading us all, therefore I want to say true. But also, Sans in Deltarune makes a comment to Chris about don't I know you or do I know you or something like that, which makes me think that Sans knows more than what he's letting on, which was the case in Undertale, so I'm going to go with against my gut and say true. Damn it.
Should have gone with your gut. Should have gone with your gut. It is false because technically Undertale and Deltarune are like different timelines. Because in Deltarune, a lot of the characters have like completely different roles and some don't even know each other. Keeping with that theme, speaking of Deltarune...
Okay, so now I've gotten like 6 wrong, it feels like.
Speaking of Deltarune, what Undertale characters have so far appeared in Deltarune?
Alphys, Undyne.
Yes.
Toriel.
Yes.
Sans.
Yes.
Papyrus? No.
Technically, but he hasn't physically appeared. He's mentioned.
And Asgore.
That is correct.
Because Asgore owns a bakery, which I think is precious.
Yes, I was to say which, because all the chapters...
I bet you I can tell you their jobs too. Alphys is a teacher.
Yes.
Undyne is a police officer.
Yes.
Asgore owns a bakery. Or works at a bakery. He has something to do with a bakery.
No.
Flower shop.
Flower shop.
It's a flower shop.
Yes.
Toriel is the principal?
I believe so, yes.
And Sans, I'm not sure he has a job. I think he just kind of chills.
Yeah, it's not explicit.
He's just kind of there.
It's not explicit that he's, he has a job, but there are other additional Undertale characters, like
Burger Pants?
like monsters that pop up, but I'm not counting them. I'm counting like the main characters. Because like there is like Temmie in Deltarune, there is Burger Pants in Deltarune.
Live, love Burger Pants.
And I say so far because the rest of the chapters have yet to release, so we might see more like characters from Undertale show up. 29. What is the name? Oh, I didn't even... Okay. There was a question I thought I had in here, but it never popped up. What is the name of the music track that plays during the final fight against Azrael? Now, there are 4 different options here. There are 4 different answers. I'll accept any of them because there's technically a different track for each of the 4 phases. So I'll just accept any of them.
I can hear it in my head, but I don't know the name of it.
Do you want to do a good guess?
The only guess I have is a different version of Megalovania. Yeah, I know.
So the answers are, so during the first phase of the fight, the music track is called Hopes and Dreams. And then the part where, he absorbs a bunch of the souls and becomes like the wind, it grows wings and everything, and there's that really intense music. That track is called Burned in Despair. And then the track during the part where you have to like save everyone's souls, that track is called Save the World. And then after the part where you decide to try to save Azrael's soul, and that really like pretty piano music plays, the intense emotional piano music, that is called His Theme. So the 4 different tracks that play during the fight are Hopes and Dreams, Burn in Despair, Save the World, and His Theme.
His being Azrael.
Yes. And now I'm going to have to stop the background music for this one because I'm going to have to put in a good edit here. Last question. At the end of the genocide route, Kara gives you the option to completely erase the world. If you choose not to, what is the last thing they say to you before you die?
Ooh. They say, do you want the exact quote or do you want the gist? Because I don't know if I can give you the exact quote.
You know what? It's the last question. Let's go for exact.
Fuck. Do you really think you're in control?
I'll give it to you. It's not exactly that, but you know what? I'll give it to you because you have the right idea. Because what they say before destroying you in the jump scare is, "Since when were you the one in control?"
Yes. And then Kara kills you and the screen goes black.
She does like infinite, like 9 billion damage to you, and then, which is a fun fact, in the original PC version, like after she does that, the game closes itself.
Well,
which you have it like, if you have it in like a small window after that jump scare, when she kills you, like all the 9s pop up, the whole game window shakes, and then the game closes. The actual game just closes itself.
And my favorite thing about Undertale is if you go through Undertale as the genocide route, once you get to Asgore, he'll turn and say, "I'm sorry, what kind of monster are you?"
And then you just brutally murder him.
And then you kill him dead.
Which, fun fact, with like the genocide route, after Kara does that thing, and you try to open the game again, there's just wind. And the only real way to get back into it is to completely... I think you might have to reinstall it, but I think with all the console versions of Undertale, you can just go back in. It gives you the option to completely erase, start from scratch.
And my other favorite thing about Undertale is when you go through the pacifist route and you meet with Sans the last time right before you meet him in Asgore's throne room, is he's talking about how if he did not hear somebody answer the other side of the door when he was doing his knock-knock jokes with Toriel.
When he meets you in the hotel, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Do you know what would have happened if nobody had answered?" And then his eyes go dark and he says, "You'd be dead where you stand."
And the other thing too, like when you finish the true pacifist, like you finish the game, go through the credits, close the game, and then you go back into the game, Flowey will pop up and be like, "Hey, everybody, like, what are you doing here? Everybody's happy." Like, unless you want to... Like, if you really want to go back, you have to erase your save file and basically erase everyone's memories.
Because at this point, everybody thinks that you killed Asgore, when in reality...
No, that's before you do the true pacifist. I'm talking about after you do the true pacifist, like, everyone's still alive, everyone's happy, everyone gets to the surface. Like, everyone gets back up to the surface, and you go through the credits, you close out the game, go back into it, and then Flower will pop up, be like, "Everybody's happy, like, what are you doing here?" Like... There's like nothing left unless if you truly want to go back, you have to erase everything. You have to erase everyone's memories.
Start over.
Yes.
Which I have done several times.
Which essentially goes into the actual game, like the save files in the game, and completely erases it. So you literally start from scratch. But
that's fun to do because I've played this game at least 7 times and not once has it been exactly the same.
Which it gives you the option when you do that, it gives you the option when you go back to the main menu, it gives you the option of true reset, which basically starts you clean from scratch. Which anyway, going on that, I think you did pretty well. I think out of 30 questions, you only got like 6, 7 wrong.
I should have gotten none of them wrong.
So you know what?
But that just means I get to find harder questions for you next week. So
you know what? You got more right than you did wrong. So I would say, Undertale pretty well.
Still averaged about a B.
Still averaged. Hey, B gets you through school.
I was not a B student in school, so I'll take that as a win.
Hey, I was a C student. I'll take it. I'll take what I could get.
Oh, that's embarrassing. I was like a D student.
But with that, I think we'll call this an episode. I enjoyed how this went. Did you?
Yeah. I'm just salty that I got some wrong.
I mean, to be fair, I did choose some like hard ones.
Good. That means it's no holds barred next week. So
Well, bring it on, bitch.
You think you know your game? I'm gonna fucking test that.
I think
theory.
I know my game. I think I do know my game.
We'll see, won't we?
But I guess with that, I look forward to next week when Kate quizzes me on my video game knowledge. But
do we want to tell them what game I'm quizzing you on, or do we want to leave it up to? Well, everybody that listens to this probably can guess.
Well, you go ahead because you're going to be the one quizzing me.
I'm quizzing him on Kingdom Hearts,
and I guarantee I'm going to sweep.
And then next week, the week after that, he's going to quiz me on Legend of Zelda.
And then for the last week,
I have no idea what I'm going to pick to quiz him on.
I had no idea. Yeah, we'll figure it out then.
I might just do broad, general video game knowledge. See what you know.
But with that, I guess we'll call it an episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drink your water and wash your hands and be good to one another. I've been Cameron.
I've been Kate. Happy Independence Day.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll already have been 4th of July by the time this comes out. So, if, from the past, have a good 4th. But since, you're gonna be hearing this after the 4th, hope you guys had a good 4th.
I hope everybody was smart and made good decisions. Nobody shooting fireworks out of their buttholes.
I've been Cameron.
I've been Kate.
And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Nerds out.